Hey my babies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimberly, also known as Zimbali. Thank you so much for tuning in and welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. If you have been here and you have been chilling, steady chilling without being subscribed, be sure to do the right thing and click the subscribe button down below because I would really love if you could join the family. Okay, so recently Lungile and Ayanda Tabete actually launched their own makeup range. It's actually their own line, so it's not like a Scarlet Hill in collaboration with them. It is the makeup brand by Lungile and Ayanda Tabete. They launched a brand called Quick Face. So the idea behind Quick Face is actually having 7-step makeup process in order to get a quick face done, looking flawless, not compromising on flawless, for the woman that is on the go, that wants minimal makeup, really just wants to do a couple of touch-ups, head out the door. So at the launch event, we received this bag over here. The makeup products are still in here. I haven't taken them out. I haven't tried them besides the lip gloss. This will definitely be a first impressions video. Without any further ado, let's get straight into this. So if you babes are familiar with my reviews and how I like to review products, you would know that I love sticking to my initial makeup routine, and then I incorporate the products that I'm reviewing within my makeup routine so I can really get a real feel of how the products are. Okay, so step one, as you guys know, I love going in when it comes to priming mists. Like the one from Quick Face, I like mixing my actual primer with the mist. I really love the effect that that has, and I'm going in with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer on my usual spots where I usually go in. So now that I have my primer on, I go in with the setting mist, and I'll give you my thoughts right now. Like I said, I love the fact that it has niacinamide in it, and this again is $89.99. Is the face mist on. I like the spritzer. Obviously you're gonna hold it away from your face. I really like the spritzer. It's really refreshing and it's definitely hydrating. Ooh, I like this. So my foundation is on post hydrating mist. As you can see, I still get that glow from within. I will say though, if you are someone that is oily skinned, probably don't go in with a lot of this. If you have dry, parched skin, you're absolutely gonna love this. I do have normal skin. I don't have dry or either of those kind of skins, but I'm fine with this. Okay, the next thing that we are going to go in with is the concealer palette over here, which is probably the thing that everyone is most excited about. So I haven't touched it. As you can see, I haven't gone in. I will say, don't judge a book by its cover, and I would suggest that you dig in quite a bit to kind of, I don't know, in my mind I'm like breaking the seal of the product, kind of break the seal and kind of moving the product around in its holder over here. The shade that I'm going to go into, so I do see the lighter shades are obviously at the top over here. I do see that the undertones for them are a bit different. So this is more on the pinky side, and then this over here is more on the yellow side. I do suggest going in with a brush into the palette and then placing the products onto your face. So going with the shade over here, which is more on the yellow side, and I am breaking the seal, so I'm literally digging into it and I'm blending it up. It is incredibly creamy. Wow. This is so creamy. Like, that's the only thing that's coming to mind is the fact that it's so creamy. Like, it's insane. I'm gonna go in with the contour shade. I'm using the exact same brush. It's probably good that I'm using the same brush, and I'm going to place the contour in the areas that I would usually contour. Oh, that's nice. That is so pretty. Let me just finish because wow. I actually love how rich this color is. I love how rich it is. This is obviously the darker shade in the palette. I've let it sit for quite a while and it's still it's still blendable. In terms of coverage, I would say medium coverage, medium to kind of full. I want to say full coverage. Medium, I'm gonna say medium to full. I haven't tried building it, so medium to full coverage, definitely. I'm gonna look so snatched. This is so funny because I'm literally gonna look so snatched. What do you even mean? Yeah. Okay, so got my little dome over there. Everything is so harsh. I'm just blending out the product, and then once I have that blend down, if you know, you know. I love blending, obviously, so this is my favorite step in makeup in any case. I'm getting so excited because this bright under eye is bright. I think you need to go get this. I actually really do think so. I think this is gonna be the new product that I use for my contour, actually. Come on. The next step that we are going to use is the Quick Face Perfecting Loose Powder, which looks something like this. And at the event, I actually did swatch the powder on the back of my hand, and if I can tell you something about this powder is smooth and finely molded. It's kind of silky to a point. So I just want to get everything blended here. Anyway, so I'm taking the powder, and there's just a little in the back of the cap, and I am saturating my beauty blender with the powder, and then I'm going to tap it on my hand, because this is usually what I do to catch the first, to kind of set my under eye. Next, I'm going to dump my powder. This powder is so fine. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's literally so finely molded. I'm gonna go in with it again. Usually at this step, I would switch between using a brush or beauty blender, but I'm just gonna keep going with my beauty blender, and I'm pressing the powder into my skin, and I'm only doing my under eye. And then maybe we can compare side by side before I go to the other side. Ooh! No ways. I feel like it's my first time doing makeup. This is a translucent powder, but I definitely get like a yellowish kind of undertone in it, so it's kind of banana-y, which personally I do not mind. It reminds me of the color of my Huda Beauty powder. I have mine in banana green. This is a couple of layers of the powder. This is insane. Do you see how smooth? Compare the two. The shininess that I was speaking about that I have, it actually disappeared, and I get the mattified look. Wow. My battery's about to die, but as you guys can see, this is how I'm looking right now. I really love how I look. I'm going to go charge my battery and then come back before I do the rest of the steps. You see that shine that I had in this area? It is completely gone, and my under eye looks hella smooth. I'm actually blown away. I think the powder is probably my face so far. Okay, my babes, so I'm back from charging my battery. So I've set my face, the rest of my face like I usually do, and I've applied some of my powder products. So I did my powdering and my contouring like my normal routine. So I did the blush over here and I set everything. So even though everything is set, I didn't intentionally go in with powder around my cheek area. Even though everything is set, you can actually still see kind of the glow peeking through. See how my under eye is looking. Of course, I still have kind of that bake that I'm doing for my nose contour that I usually do. But all in all, my face looks exactly how it would look when I use my other products, and some of those products are actually high-end products that I use, and I look the exact same. Let's move on to the next step in the process, and the next step in the process is obviously the highlighter. I think this is step 3 or 4, whichever step it is, but it is the highlighter. As you guys know, I am not a fan of highlighter. And even though this is the next step in the process, I usually like putting on highlighter after I've set everything in place. So lightly go into it like that. Highlight like I usually do on my nose, on the bridge of my nose, a little higher than, not on the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose, a little higher than where the tip is. Looking like little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, it's definitely a lot. I always blend after the step. I don't just place it and leave it, and then I just put it on this section over here. Ooh, that is nice. I love a subtle highlight. I love a subtle highlight, and that's exactly what it's doing on my nose. Wow. Okay, so if anything, I'm going to ask you and urge you to really blend out that highlight. Okay, I look so radiant. I look like I have like healthy skin. Step, I am going to go in with the brow pencil. Usually I use my Got To Be Glue spray. I'm just going to lay down my brow hairs just to place them because my brows are quite bushy, they're full. So I need to let them know where to stay. So there's only one shade in this particular brow pencil. There's no medium, dark or light or anything like that. It is one shade. Done. I absolutely love how my brows are doing. Obviously you won't see much of a difference because my brows are full and I'm really treading lightly because I'm trying to get that fluffy brow effect. Very good pencil. If I run out of the Revlon one, in fact I'll probably use this as well. I'll definitely use this as well. I love it for the start of the brow because usually I would use like a liner pen for the start of the brow, so I can get like really thin, precise lines that look like hair, like stroke clean up my brows. But because the concealer is really thick and creamy, I'm not going to use the concealer to clean up my brows. I'll use another concealer that I have in my makeup kit to clean up my brows. Once that is done, I'm going to come back to you guys with the last final. Okay, my babies, I'm back. So I just brushed some eyeshadow on my lid and I just cleaned up under the eye. I didn't do too much. This thing in the quick face process, I think this is step 6, is the volumizing mascara. I do realize that the wand is actually different than most wands. Like I mentioned, it is curved, so it's better for you to actually grab your lashes. Honestly speaking, when it comes to me, I don't really care for mascaras and the mascara wands and all of, not for mascaras, I love mascaras. I don't care for the mascara wands and the kind of wands that are attached, whether it's volumizing or anything like that, because I feel like I can get whatever I need out of a mascara, if I can call it that, if I can say that. Okay, so I did about 2 coats. Really volumizing, doesn't really give length, it's just giving like a tad little more than what I'm used to or what I'm seeing on my other lash over there, but it's definitely volumizing. I do think that you probably should stop with 2 coats, because if you go anything more than 2 coats, it is gonna clump up and be a mess. Okay babes, so now I'm ready for the final step in the quick face process, and that is using the gloss over here, the Ultra Gloss. Okay, so according to Quick Face, once you are done with step 7, you go back to step 1, and that is to set your makeup in place. Alright my babes, I'm back and I finished off my face, and this is the final look. I absolutely love how this turned out. I always say that at the end of my videos, but I actually really do. So this is my version of the Quick Face. Of course, I use all of the products in the Quick Face range, but I kept my makeup routine as is. So I have foundation on, I have a little bit of blush, I did some cream blush, I did my powder contour, but as far as possible or as intended, I have used every single product in this range, and when I tell you I am blown away, I literally mean it. I am blown away. Okay, I'm looking at my face and obviously everything is blended seamlessly. I'll tell you in a second what my least favorite products are and what my most favorite products are, but everything I love it. And then of course I also love the gloss. Everything is just well done. Like I just want to say a job well done to Ayanda and Lungile Tabete. Well done on this range, babes. And as well as Mr. Price, of course, they partnered with Mr. Price to bring this to bring this vision to life, and it is a job well done. Okay, so my final thoughts: would I recommend that you get this range? 1000%. Would I recommend that you get the entire makeup bag? 1000%. Each and every product in the makeup bag, each and every product in the Quick Face range is worth it, and it is magnifique. So my least favorite product is probably going to be the highlighter. Why it is the highlighter? Because I'm not someone that likes highlighter. I think the product performs really well, but it's not something that I would. The reason why it's my least favorite is because it's not something that I would actually go buy. So that is my least favorite product. The performance of the product is perfect, however. As you can see, it performed really well. If it is blended out correctly, it performs quite well. So no complaints from me. And then my second least favorite product has to be the mascara for the exact same reasons. Then, as I'm sure you can probably guess, my most favorite product, my absolute favorite products in the range, these two right here. These products right here. Oh, wow. I am so wowed by it. I absolutely love this, especially. I think the powder is my favorite, but I think when I think of you babes and I think of what is actually getting to you guys and what you guys are getting, I'm most excited for you guys to get this palette over here. It's really good, very creamy, extremely creamy, very creamy, very thick. It is medium to full coverage. Like I said, I didn't color correct underneath my eyes and it completely covered up. I think this is fantastic. Please get your hands on this. This powder is phenomenal. When I think about it, is one of my favorites, yes, but this is probably the one product that I can guarantee you after switching off this camera that it is the product that I'm going to be using the most. But other than that, babes, I absolutely love all of the products. And I mean, look at this not so quick face. Thank you so much for tuning in, for staying tuned until the end of the video. Like I said, I really enjoyed creating this. I really enjoyed creating this look and using these products. If you would like to see more reviews on my channel, please make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. You can also let me know what it is that you would like for me to review. But I am very happy with how my makeup turned out. I am very happy with how the rest of my face turned out. So if you do get any of the products and you do try them out, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. But other than that, I will meet you in my next video, if not in my next video, on my Instagram. So make sure that you follow me on Instagram if you aren't already. I will see you guys in my next video. Love and light to you and yours. Bye babes.